Is your team going to win today or is your team going to lose? You tell me. Tell me who you picking today. All right, this is week 5 of our 2024 NFL season. So let's get these picks in. Man, I forgot about the Jets and Vikings game. It was going to be at like 8:30 this morning in London, but I was going to pick the Vikings to win that game, even though I didn't like this game for the Vikings because I feel like they're undefeated and this is going to take away from one of their home games. And the Vikings, they have a tremendous fans at their home stadium who roots for this team real hard, and it's an actual advantage for the Vikings. And I just hate that this team here has a real good home base. That's one game they're gonna have to miss unless they traveled all the way to London. Okay, so maybe some people did do that. If you did do that, share your experience. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, and let me know how it went. But I was gonna pick the Vikings. I wasn't gonna pick the Jets because I'm like, well, man, that's Aaron Rodgers, but that's old man Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? He looks more like Logan in the movie Logan when he's not when he didn't take that extra adrenaline boost. You know what I'm saying? He'll show a little bit of flashes, but it's like that's not the same Aaron Rodgers we're used to seeing. But anyways, let's go to the next game where we have the Panthers versus the well, you know what, before that game, you know what? We're gonna talk about the Texans versus the Bills. Okay, that's the most intriguing game for me. All right, because that's my team, the Houston Texans. That's one of my teams, the Texans and Seahawks. And they're facing against the Buffalo Bills. You know, a lot of people trying to build this as a revenge game for Josh Allen, or a revenge game for Stephon Diggs. What is the revenge for? I don't get it. I remember a couple weeks ago, Josh Allen, he did say, yeah, it feels good to not have to worry about a receiver calling your name saying I'm open and all this. Well, the thing about it, Josh Allen, if the young man is open, then the young man is open. How is that complaining? You know? So, that's one of those things. It's like, I thought that was out of pocket for Josh Allen to say that, okay? Because it's like, come on, man. Like, look at the numbers. When Stephon Diggs came to Buffalo, your number skyrocketed, Josh Allen. It skyrocketed. It helps you. He helped you get to the place you're at, and you help him get to the place where he at. Y'all helped out each other, and you're supposed to be able to communicate. You think Jerry Rice and Joe Montana didn't communicate? You think Dante Culpepper and Randy Moss didn't communicate? I mean, you're letting your quarterback know, hey, I'm open over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm open right here. And it's a lot of times where it's like, Josh Allen didn't see Stephon Diggs or Gabe Davis or any other receivers or running backs or tight ends. He didn't see them being open when they probably was open. You know why? Because Josh Allen was running. I mean, if I'm a receiver, I don't want my quarterback running. You're supposed to throw the ball. And Josh Allen, he runs a lot. He hasn't been running as much this year, but like from Josh Allen to get to where he is right now, he needed Stephon Diggs. And Stephon Diggs, hey, he needed him because the Minnesota Vikings, hey, they didn't want to pay Stephon Diggs. Buffalo Bills came through. All right. I thought they had a lot of success with each other. So I really don't understand the whole revenge thing. All right. I really don't get that. But, hopefully, uh, well, I was about to say, hopefully nobody gets hurt in this game. I wish we could just turn the freaking injuries off. But of course, I want the Texans to win, and I think the Texans are going to win. But I think this is going to be a very, very competitive game. Last time we saw the Buffalo Bills, they got mollywopped. Okay, they got mollywopped on the field by the Baltimore Ravens. Was that a Thursday night? No, that was a Sunday night football game. So, they probably, it's like, hey, they want to take their frustrations out on their next opponent, and that's understandable. I think C.J. Stroud is mature enough to not make this game just about force feeding the ball to Stephon Diggs. If he did that, I would be very, very surprised because upon Stephon Diggs arriving to the Houston Texans, C.J. Stroud, he already established chemistry with Tank Dell and Nico Collins. Okay, so I don't think that should be an issue. I mean, I think this Texans offense will be able to do a lot against this Buffalo Bill defense. I really do. As long as C.J. Stroud go out there and just do C.J. Stroud's type things, man. It's not even about him. It's not about Stephon Diggs versus Josh Allen. They're not guarding each other. They're not. They don't even play the same position, Josh Allen, think about it with this DeMeco Ryans defense, as I seen when he was a defensive coordinator with the 49ers, they tend to struggle against mobile quarterbacks. And that's Josh Allen. He's a mobile quarterback. He's very, very strong too. But if I'm Josh Allen, hey man, I'm minimizing the amount of time I'm running because your team needs you. The Buffalo Bills, they need you. They need you to be quarterbacking. All right. They need you to be more quarterbacking. What is he, 28, 29 years old? I think I say this every week. I don't know how old he is, but he's getting up there. You're getting too old to be doing that stuff, man. You're getting real too old. But of course, I'm rolling with the home team, the Texans. I think this is going to be a real good competitive game. I'm not anticipating a blowout at all. This is going to be a close game, and this probably not going to be the last time they see each other because these two teams are they're like one of the four contending teams in the AFC. All right, well, one of five, because I think you got the Texans, the Bills, of course, the Chiefs, the Ravens, and I think the Steelers. I had the Chargers, but I think Justin Herbert got hurt, I think. But I still think the Chargers low-key could be a contender as well with Harbaugh as coach. But I'm rolling with the Houston Texans on this one, y'all. All right, next matchup, we have my Seattle Seahawks going up against the New York Football Giants. All right, so this game here is going to be in Seattle. Feels good to be back home. After that Monday night loss, despite Jared Goff going 18 for 18, that was the perfect game. Hopefully Daniel Jones will go the opposite of that. All right. 0 for 18. All right. No, I doubt he'll go 0 for 18, but hopefully the Seahawks defense, they get it together. I understand they had a lot of injuries on the defensive line, and some of those players are coming back, hopefully, fingers crossed. But hopefully Geno can continue to play the way he's been playing this year, man. Like last week threw over 500 yards, or they had over 500 yards total in offense. I mean, he was willing and dealing, man, willing and dealing, but had a lot of calls that didn't go the Seahawks' way. This Giants team, they haven't played since 10 days ago against a competitive match that they lost against the Cowboys, but I'm looking for them to be competitive. But at the same time, I'm looking for the Seahawks to take care of business. They're at home. They need this game. Seahawks, we need this game, so take care of business on this one here. I'm expecting that defense to be amped up. Pretty sure Coach Mike Macdonald is going to let them know, hey, man, what y'all did against Detroit, we got to burn that footage. All right? You can't allow that to happen against the New York Giants. We cannot allow that to happen. That will be devastating, okay? Seahawks, what are the Seahawks' record? They're 3-1. They need to win this game because the NFC West, those teams, they're very competitive. You can't expect those teams to keep losing. You got to be able to keep going. And we're in October. This is where the real football season starts, people. We're in October. This is where the real football season starts, people. We're in October. This is where the real football season starts, people. I know. I'm not hitting it on repeat. I'm just saying it on repeat. All right, but I got the Seahawks taking care of business in this matchup. Okay, next matchup, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the Chicago Bears. I'm taking the Bears, man. I think Andy Dalton starting. I like Andy Dalton, solid, been in the league for a very, very long time. But I'm rolling with Caleb Williams and the Bears. I'm telling you, I think this young man is talented. He's going through that Peyton Manning type situation, but he does have some weapons on the team. All right, but I think the Bears, I think they're going to take care of business. They're sitting at 2-2. Bears going to go 3-2 today. Next matchup. Ooh, you hear my stomach growling? I got to eat, man. We got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. This is a very tricky game here. Division rival. You see the Bengals, they're 1-3. Ravens 2-2. You're probably thinking, man, this should be an easy game for the Ravens. No, it's not going to be easy. They're division opponents. Once again, October, this is where the real football season starts, people. This is where it starts. So, excuse me. This is tough. You got Joe Burrow, who's so thorough, going up against Lamar Action Jackson, man. You can get with this or you can get with that. I don't know, man. That's damn. They playing in Cincinnati. You know what? I'm rolling with the Baltimore Ravens. I'm rolling with the Ravens, man, because the Ravens, this defense is starting to get it together. They're starting to get it together with Derrick Henry. Okay, yeah, y'all keep forgetting they have Derrick Henry until you turn the game on and you see Derrick Henry doing Derrick Henry type things. The first couple games this year, it looks like they couldn't figure out how to utilize Derrick Henry. But if they can have Derrick Henry, I'm telling you, if you continue to have Derrick Henry running the ball the way he's running, That's going to minimize the amount of times that Lamar Jackson is going to be running, which is a very, very good thing for the Baltimore Ravens. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with the Ravens to take care of business on this one. Next matchup, we have the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Both teams are at 1-3. Okay. Game is in New England. I'm going to roll with Miami. I think Miami is the more desperate team. They should be the more desperate team because the Patriots sitting at 1-3. Like, what was the realistic expectations for the Patriots? Okay. At best, maybe get close to a wild card. I don't think a lot of people outside of Patriots fans had them winning the division. Okay. I do think more people had the Dolphins winning the division than the Patriots. But even though the Bills still may win this division, more than likely, I still think a lot of people have the Dolphins. They expected the Dolphins to at least be a playoff team and maybe be a wild card type, contender type team. But unfortunately, injuries came to play with Tua Tagovailoa. We still waiting to see what's going to go on with him. Hopefully, he gets thoroughly checked so that way that young man can make the proper decision for him and his family to see what he needs to do. But I'm rolling with the Dolphins, man. They're in desperation mode, man. They're in desperation mode. They have to be. They need to figure out their identity. I said this last week. They must figure out who they want to be. Now, Odell Beckham is activated. He's questionable to play. But, hey, man, you got 3 speed receivers. Looks like that's what y'all want to be. Y'all want to be this fast team, and that's fine. Huntley, hopefully he's been doing that extra practice to build chemistry with his receivers, with Waddle and Hill. So they're going to need Huntley to be special today. Once again, I know it's only been a couple weeks, but right now they need him to be special because they cannot afford to go down to 1-4. Okay, they cannot afford to do that. I mean, if they do that, they pretty much going to have to win every game. But you need to at least win this game. This is a very, very important game. Very important game. And I know the Patriots are 1-3. The Patriots know that this is an important game for Miami. And they're probably going to be gearing up themselves just to spoil it for them. But I'm going to take the Dolphins. I'm going to take the Dolphins on this one. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is the city where we come from, where we run. Versus the Washington Commanders. I like Jalen Daniels. Yeah, that kid there is special. He's special. Man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Deshaun Watson, man. It's like he hadn't gotten his powers back. But I'm going to roll with the Commanders on this one. I think the Commanders going to take care of business. They're at home. They're the surprise team of the league. And Tom Brady has high praise for that rookie quarterback, Jalen Daniels. So if he has high praise for him, how can I go against that young man? The GOAT has high praise for him. How can I go against him right now? I think the Commanders going to end up being 4-1 before this day is over with. Next matchup, we got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm rolling with the Jags. I thought the Jags played very competitive last week against the Texans. I expect them to be even more competitive against the Colts. Even though the Jags are 0-4, the Colts are 2-2. This is a division opponent. I think the Jags, they're going to get it together, and they're going to take care of business on this one. And I want them to win, so that way the Colts are not 3-2. And I'd rather the Jags go 1-4 instead of the Colts being 3-2. Yeah, I'm taking it personal. Yeah, how else I'm supposed to take it, all right? But I'm going to roll with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to step up big time, all right? Next matchup, we got the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders are 2-2. Man, with how everything's been going on with the Raiders, I'm surprised they're 2-2, but they're 2-2. Gardner Minshew doing the doggone thing, going up against the Denver Broncos, who are 2-2. I'm not a big fan of Sean Payton, but I'm going to roll with the Raiders on this one. I'm going to roll with the Raiders, despite what's going on in the media, an alleged event about accusations about players quitting out there on the field. I think the Raiders are going to get it together. They're going to take care of business today. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Cardinals versus the San Francisco 49ers. Kyler Murray has been Kyler Murray, y'all. He really has been Kyler Murray. These 49ers defense the past 7 to 8 years, they struggle against mobile quarterbacks. Kyler Murray, when he's Kyler Murray, is a mobile quarterback, very accurate. He's throwing it at least 70% as well. So I'm going to roll with the Arizona Cardinals on this one. Yeah, I know it's the Niners, but I mean, no Christian McCaffrey, no Fred Warner. I mean, that makes a big difference, y'all. A very big difference. And also, I'd rather the Cardinals go 2-3 than the Niners go 3-2. Let that marinate. If you know me, you understand why. So I'm going to roll with the Cardinals on that one. Next matchup, we got the Packers of Green Bay versus the Rams of Los Angeles. I want the Packers to win bad. I really do. I really do. But I just don't think that the Rams are going to lose. As much as I want them to lose, I don't think they're going to lose this game. The Rams, Sean McVay, he knows what time it is. He knows his team cannot afford to go 1-4. All right, it's time for Matthew Stafford to get it together. And I think they're going to get it together in this game. So I got the Rams taking care of business against the Packers. Okay, let's see. Did we miss anybody? We got that team. Okay, let's see. Cowboys versus the Steelers. So this game here is going to be on, is this Sunday night football game? Yes. Man, Cowboys are in desperation mode, y'all. They are. The Steelers, they lost to the Colts last week, but that's one of those things. Sometimes you lose, man. But I mean, it just didn't really go their way. Like a lot of things went the Colts' way last week. Cowboys, 10 days off, fresh off a division win against the Giants. Let's see, man. Man. I know a lot of people who are Steelers fans and a lot of people are Cowboys fans. So somebody's going to be mad. Let them be mad. I'm going to roll with the, let's see. Damn, I'm going to roll with the Cowboys. I'm rolling with the Dallas Cowboys right here. This is going to be an upset special. I'm rolling with the Dallas Cowboys to take care of business against the Steelers. This is going to be a close, low-scoring game. I think Dak, he'll be able to handle it. This is going to be one of those games where you watch this game, you're going to be like, I see why they pay Dak all that money. I see why they pay him the big bucks. I guarantee it. That's what you're going to see on this matchup. So I got the Dallas Cowboys taking care of business against the Steelers. And let's see. Our Monday night game, we have the New Orleans Saints, Who Dat Nation, versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Monday night game. Okay. In Kansas City. Taylor Swift going to be there. We know Mahomes and Kelsey going to be there. Taylor Swift going to be there. I got the Chiefs. Y'all. I like the Saints. I like how they've been playing this year. I'm not a big fan of the Saints, but because I'm a Seahawks and Texas fan, of course. But I respect what they do. But you're going against Kansas City Chiefs. Maybe you would have had a chance if Taylor Swift wasn't there, but she's going to be there Monday Night Football. She is going to be there because she is now square. So I'm going to roll with the Kansas City Chiefs on this one. Oh, and Patrick Mahomes is their quarterback. Yeah, duh. So I'm rolling with the Kansas City Chiefs, y'all. Anyway, share your thoughts. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Share your thoughts and let me know if you disagree with any of my picks. The ones you disagree with, let me know in the comment section. And let me know, did I pick your team to win or did I pick your team to lose? And how does that make you feel? Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal unless your team is an AFC South or the NFC West team. That's not the Texans or the Seahawks. But outside of that, don't take it personal. I'm not. Well, sometimes I do. But anyway, share your thoughts and let me know if you disagree with any of my picks. And let me know who do you think is going to win Sunday's games and Monday's games. Once again, thank y'all for taking time out of your busy day by giving my little podcast a listen. I greatly appreciate that. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.